servant. Remember, you've got a job to do, woman.
Where did that fucking creature come from anyway? Why from between the... never. You know what? Don't question it. Just what's the point in questioning it? You know, like, it is what it is, you know? It just happens to come from in between the mounds, as it does. Next thing you tell me, it comes out from the vagina. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Clevatess, episode 8. Now, previously, Clevatess was supposedly sealed in some sort of blood magic sealing spell. It appears Drell has, like, connected himself to the sword that he has or something, and he managed to create a barrier around Clevatess for the time being. Now, I said as much last episode, but this will likely only slow him down for a time so that Drell can escape because he's the main villain. We also had Alicia and Nell on the run now from the entire village or town that they were staying in. Regardless, let's just get into it, shall we?
We know you're in there, hero lady. You're wasting your time trying to hide from us, little girl. We know every corner of this village, so come on out already. We all know you went after the Dark Beast King, and look how that turned out. Hey, you hear me? Get your ass out here! You heroes are a total disgrace, you know that? You don't do real work. So what if you kill a dark beast every once in a while? That doesn't make you special.
Well, true, but that's like saying that, if your farms come under attack by a pack of wolves, the people you hire to get rid of them aren't doing real jobs. You know, like hunting vicious animals isn't a real job. Yes, it fucking is. What the fuck?
Used our tax money to give you that fancy hunk of steel. And what did you do with it? Yeah, tell him.
Did they though?
Did you plant the trees in the forest? Did you harvest their lumber? Did you build housing for your fellow man? There's nothing special about heroes. You've never helped anyone.
I'm not gonna lie, this whole... The whole argument is so fucking stupid, there's no point in even going over it. It's like the type of argument that if you actually just think about it for a second, you can just refute every single point of argumentation that he just brought up. But for a mob of riled up little dumb village people, you know, I'm sure it works.
Don't listen to them, Miss Alicia. Of course you're special. I wouldn't even be here if it weren't for you.
You two go hide, right now.
The most important thing I feel like in situations like this is that it's not about being special, it's about your deeds. That's ultimately what it comes down to. A hero is a title given to people for their deeds. Enough said.
Safe. That's the most important thing. Figured this had to happen eventually. Since we weren't able to leave town, I just didn't expect they would find me so soon. At least the wizard with the bugs isn't here yet. We could try to slip into the woods, but if they've already got us surrounded... Think, Alicia.
Fine! You've kept us waiting long enough, little hero! If you don't want to come out, then we'll have to smoke you out! Take this! Don't try to stop me, brother!
I actually expected the other guy, the wizard guy, but I suppose if he's not there, I expected him to stop them because they need the baby alive. So, you know, smoking them out, not a good idea.
Your forefathers built this water wheel with their blood and sweat 2 centuries ago. I'm not letting you burn it down for the sake of revenge.
It's not just revenge, Dad! We have to hand them over to those guys in the village! Oh!
The better question is, why don't they just go into the building? Like, I mean, maybe they're thinking that, you know, the hero might have more of an advantage inside the building because they, you know, the entire mob can't enter all at once, right? So maybe they would have more casualties if they started a fight.
We're keeping a close eye on those 2 creeps in the middle of town. I doubt they'll cause us any more trouble.
Then, what do we do?
You're going to let me handle this. You just back off until I say move in. I have a question I'd like you to answer. I want nothing more than to speak with you. You have my word that until we have finished, no one will dare lay a hand on the others inside. What say you?
Miss Alicia.
I mean, does she really have a choice?
Well, she reveals herself at last.
Now speak.
Where's your regalia?
I'm afraid I lost it.
You lost it? Surely you don't mean that you sold it.
No, sir. I dropped it fighting Clevatess off a cliff.
If that's so, then it's true that you did face the beast. And you lost to him?
Yes. We were utterly annihilated. I understand if you hate me for the way things turned out. I'm sorry. But for now,
We have no quarrel with you.
Huh?
If you had sold your regalia, or if you had deserted your comrades, I would kill you where you stand. But if you fought and lost, that's no fault of yours. It was our king who sent you poor souls off to your doom.
Right? That's what I said last episode.
Seriously? You're not really okay with this?
Also, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, if I met, like, quote unquote, a hero, and I saw the scars that she has on her eye and her legs and everything, I'd be like, she definitely didn't surrender. Or, you know, like, she didn't go down without a fight. Now, granted, she could have gotten the scars somewhere else or have had them before the fight with Clevatess, but, like, you know, still, it's kind of like, if I saw a character, or if I saw a person with this many scars, you know they're not a pussy, right? You know that they're not running away from fights. Like, this is someone who has been through it, right? This is not a coward.
The real question is what comes next. Do you believe we ought to continue such a tradition? Is it even something worth considering after the price our people had to pay at the capital? When the next king is crowned, should we citizens stand behind him? You heroes are the only ones to even lay eyes on the Dark Beast Lord in 1,000 years. Did you also see what lies beyond Luna Mountain? Beyond the very edge of the world? And if you did, tell me, was it worth the price?
I only saw it for a second, but I did see it. All of it. It was round. The horizon stretched on and on forever. There was no end that I could see. Was it worth it, you ask? I have to believe it was. You may not want to hear this from a failure like me, but if your world remains too closed off, there are so many things you'll never comprehend. So many things you'll never be exposed to, unless you've got the courage to take that leap. People you would never meet. And I've only recently come to understand that myself. The one who taught me is terribly arrogant. But if I'd never met him, I'd have died long ago. In my old and tiny world. Making the world bigger is worth everything! In exchange for going beyond those peaks, no price could be too high! And for the sake of the heroes who gave their lives in the endeavor, I won't let anyone tell me different!
All right. It seems the one thing the last king didn't screw up was his choice of heroes. You're free to go, milady. Don't worry about the young ones and their tempers. We elders will take care of it. Besides, we want our next king to have a decent upbringing now, don't we? You'll have to deal with the wall of bugs yourself. But don't worry, we'll handle the soldiers for you. I thought you were...
Okay. I wanted to talk about what just happened earlier. My thoughts on her motivations, I guess. I'm not entirely sure about her motivations exactly, but while she was saying what she was saying, I started thinking about, like, Erwin from Attack on Titan, right? Like, the idea of, you know, a lot of people having given their lives already toward a cause. So it's like if you're the last one, in the line of all these people who have gotten humanity this far, so far, you feel like you have a responsibility that you cannot stop here. Otherwise, all their deaths would have been in vain, right? Like, you cannot just surrender at this point. You have to believe that there is something at the end of the tunnel. Otherwise, what was the point? All your comrades' deaths would have been meaningless. And then there's this guy.
I didn't think you could let them go without talking to me.
Rising Dragon!
Getting right to it then, are we?
Everyone, take shelter! This freak's bugs are on the way!
Already? She wasn't kidding, was she? You heard the woman! Get inside now! Hang in there, Dad. We'll get you patched up. Oh, shit. Close the door!
Oh, how very strong you are! You killed all those little bugs all by yourself! Of course I expect nothing less from one of the heroes of legend. What an excellent showing that was indeed! And though the others have taken shelter from the swarm, here you still are, my playmate! Did I forget to mention that my little friends are venomous? Best keep your wits about you from here on out, hero. If you let the big ones distract you, the little ones will get ya. The bees in the air, the ants on the ground. The
Dude,
caterpillar.
this guy is like overpowered. Like, extremely so. With this kind of power, why don't they just fucking... I mean, maybe it would still be difficult somewhat against the Dark Beast Lords, but like, the power this guy has alone could probably just take over the entire, like, space of humanity that they have, right? Or like, you know, where all these races are allowed to live. Right? It's like, I feel like this power alone is so fucking insanely powerful that I feel like they could even win against the fucking Beast Lords.
In the leaves. But worst of all are the spiders, whose venom destroys your very blood. It's a particularly nasty little toxin that can make a smaller creature melt from the inside out. I haven't always hated heroes. There was a time so long ago I can scarcely remember it when I actually used to love them. But they never came when I wanted them, needed them. And when I lost everything, the old couple next door did much more for me than an arrogant prat with a sword in his hand ever could. Your kind are nothing but useless figureheads. You can't protect anything.
Once again, a little misconception, misunderstanding. Heroes don't have to protect people. Being a hero does not mean you have to protect people. That's like a thing that people have started attributing heroes to. Like, oh, you know, a hero is the one that defends everyone. Oh, you know, it saves everybody. No, not at all. That has nothing to do with it. Now, people who defend others are often called heroes by the people that they save and defend. But the hero title that people give others isn't limited to the people who only defend them. It can also be given to people that, you know, invent something incredibly useful that saves people, like, indirectly, or in many cases in stories like this, they might defeat the Demon King, right? They didn't defend anybody, necessarily. They saved the world from the Demon King, thus they were a hero. Or they might be indirectly defending people by defeating a big bad. So the idea that, you know, heroes have to save individuals is like, not really.
Who have conquered our despair over you heroes, and will now conquer you as well!
I'm slowing down. If this poison works on Darkacre too, this is bad.
Easy, servant.
This is very, very bad!
Servant. Remember, you've got a job to do, woman. Finish up here.
Easier said than done.
No, Clevatess! What are you doing here?
Poor hero! Aren't you supposed to be the kingdom's strongest warrior? Poison got you down. You look like you can barely stand up.
Where did that fucking creature come from anyway? Like, you know, I thought it like came from the blood. I mean, I guess she is bleeding a little, and I suppose it could like, but like, why from between the? Never. You know what? Don't question it. Just what's the point in questioning it? You know, like it is what it is. You know, it just happens to come from in between the mounds. As it does, as it obviously does. Of course it does. Why wouldn't it, right? Next thing you tell me, it comes out from the vagina.
Alicia's hurt!
The bugs!
We need to seal up all the gaps in the planks, and fast! We can't let the bugs get away with a child! That baby's our country's future. We must have faith the hero will take care of the bugs outside, and we'll do what we can to help.
Yes, ma'am. We have all the tools to seal the planks.
What's wrong, oh mighty hero? Is this all a defender of the realm can do? No one.
Now I hope this is not simply a kind of a plot hole here. You know, I write a little myself, and in situations like this, when you're writing a scene, you have to think, okay, what would this character do with the power that he has to defeat an opponent? Unless he has some reason why he is stalling and or wanting to keep her alive, he has no reason not to just have all the bugs swarming her at the same time. But as we can see, he's not. He's not sending all the bugs to attack at the same time. He's sending some of them here and there, right? But he's not sending them all at the same time. Obviously, they would completely easily kill her and overwhelm her instantly if they all went at the same time. So now the question is, okay, well, why isn't it happening? You can have it not happen. You just need to give a reason why it's not happening, right? So what I would do is I would have Alicia think, why is this guy sending only like 5 or 6 bugs at the same time? Why isn't he sending more? And then I would make it a thing where she figures out that one of his weaknesses is that while all these bugs are flying around them, he can only directly control like 6 at a time, right? All of a sudden, his power would make a lot more sense, be a lot less OP, and it would completely, you know, give a reason why this fight isn't completely one-sided. But if they don't do that, then you have this obvious problem of like, well, why doesn't he just send all the bugs in at the same time and kill her instantly? I don't know, right? These are the things you have to think of when you're writing something.
Spotting a few bugs could ever hope to take down a beast lord and expand their world. And to think you and your friends called yourselves heroes, you're nothing but a bunch of frauds!
A scorpion?
I see. You were weakened by the poison. That's why you were moving so slow.
Yes, that's right. It's not just that I'm moving slow, but my wounds aren't healing. The poison attacks blood, but it works on dark ichor too.
Unfortunately, yes, it does. It's not strong enough to destroy the dark ichor, but it will cause problems. And you won't be able to heal yourself until its effects wear off completely.
Okay, so that means I'm not immortal right now, is that it?
That is correct.
Oh, what's wrong here?
Well, that's not good.
Aren't you afraid to come out?
What? A larva? How the heck did it get so big? There's more of them on the roof. They're eating through the building. They'll be in soon. Don't eat our stuff. Will you just die? Oh, no.
I'm hearing some strange sounds near the water wheel, right where that bug guy went.
Yeah.
Maynard Swan is the most ruthless and powerful wizard in the Bolade army. The master of insects is an unstoppable force.
I mean, she says that, but he seems more of a summoner, right? So usually, when it comes to casters, you just kind of you go for them, you know. You just need someone with like a sniper or a long range weapon or a sneak attack or someone just very fast.
Not much longer till more of them hands! If you're what you claim to be, then try to cut them down! So you won't stand a chance, whether you're a hero or not!
Too much dust.
Man, you can't even protect yourself! You hear me? What makes you think you can protect anyone?
Oof. That's not good. That's kind of what I was expecting before. So, okay, so he doesn't have a weakness that he can just control a couple at the same time. At least they did get to the point where he did send all of them at the same time.
This is ridiculous.
Crimson light can only be one thing. A regalia. But how?
Let me tell you something, servant. All living creatures in this world share one trait. They're mostly made of water. Insects are no exception. A horde of insects is no different than a river. Think of them as water. And with this sword, you have the power to slice them apart. I'll say it again, servant. Finish up. Slaughter them, one and all.
The sword still looks kind of...
Go, stream splitter. Flowing water.
Unreal. Look at all of the bugs.
Alright, it seems like... Okay, it's raining bugs. Hallelujah, it's raining blood guts.
A hero.
That's absolutely disgusting.
I will not surrender. Do what you must. Strike me down and
I don't care what you'll do. Frankly, I don't think I could take any more of your long speeches.
Hey, Miss Alicia! We're here!
It appears... Oh.
I'm disappointed. You spent too much time on that weakling.
Master, you're back! Why have you returned so soon?
Circumstances have changed. I came to call you back.
What happened to Drell? Did you defeat him?
He's the reason that I'm here. Drell yet lives, with the help of another Lord of Dark Beasts.
Really? Aw. Okay. Well, I guess this power that this guy's fused with, maybe the sword, is another one of the Dark Beast Lords, which I didn't even consider. I will say that, I mean, Stream Splitter here might be a little Also kind of OP, not gonna lie, if it can just do this with just one tornado spin. Then again, I don't think we've seen the full power of the sword yet. She did kind of explain some bits about the sword after getting it, but I don't know, it seemed as if the power of the sword almost like spread along the stream of bugs, if that makes sense. And it split them. It split the stream of bugs. Stream splitter. The show definitely has, I will say, a little bit of a weakness when it comes to power explanations and like characters not immediately taking advantage of the situation and dealing the decisive blow when they can. Like if, you know, what's his name could control all the bugs at the same time, why not just have hundreds of them immediately overrun Alicia? Don't know. Eventually they kind of did, but why not do this literally in the beginning of the fight, right? Now you might say, well, this guy monologues a lot and likes to explain his power to his victims and blah blah blah, right? Sure, maybe, I suppose that can be an explanation, but it feels convenient, you know, a little bit too convenient. Regardless, that was episode 8 of Clevatess, and we shall be back with episode 9 next time. Until then, I shall bid you adieu.